Perforating isn't needed because he ignores armor. Hardening oil. Every time this unit uses one or more valor points, they have a 50% chance to gain in position for 1 round. Could do initiative oil, so every time he gets hit, he has a chance to generate valor points. I think I like that. Okay. Let's go to the forge. We're doing a lot of stuff right now to build out this next character because I'm curious to see how it's going to function. And we want armor. We want a gambus. No, we want a plate armor. What we want. Oh, it's fast. Again with the no-look forging. Only 2 armor. You gotta be kidding me, bro. Make another one. Much better. 3-star armor. Look at that. Beautiful. Fantastic. Go again. Helmets. Okay. Varmil helmet. Go. Don't look. Don't look. Only... Come on. Only forged by sound. 2-star. It's fine. Alright, so now we go to our unit. Yeah, I had 2 layer spots from that last one, so I remade the armor. Damn. So now we have a 3-star Varmil plate, and we can duplicate this item as much as we need to. Put this helmet on, gives us optimized gear. We have 65% defense, so what I'll do is I will put 3 layers into him, giving him 80% damage reduction. And we'll do that with here. We will do forge. We want layers, and we want colossal layers of what? The horse, maybe? I don't want him to do colossal of the stag. Yeah. We're going to do 3 colossal of the stag, giving him 12 strength and almost 60 armor. Well, over 60 armor. Because we want him to have armor and strength in order to crit and double his damage. So, go back to our guy. He's at 732 armor. Now he's at 791 armor and 80% damage reduction with 144 strength. What else can I give this guy? What kind of belt item do you need, sir? Each time this unit takes damage in close combat, they return damage equal to 5% of their maximum armor, which is 40 damage. That's possible. Once per fight, this unit can use 2 base actions in the same turn. Okay, that's a contender. Hmm. 5% increased attack per 5% increased damage per attack executed until the end of turn. You have 1, 2, 3 attacks. 4 attacks. You have 4 attacks possible. So 20% increased damage. Do I have any other belt items that might be more useful than that? Let's take a look. Go into here. Support, additional joust, willpower. No. Is this poison? Animal capture. 1% max health? No. Damage is increased 10% for each debuff applied to this unit. No. Every time this unit engages in combat, they have a chance to apply blackout, only usable in good weather. No. 1 second, guys. Yeah, thanks.
Welcome.
All right. Trophy of Legends, I think, is the option here. Giving him 2 options, or 2 attacks. And what kind of backpack item do we want? I don't care. We want to make him a... Yeah, this is so weird, man. This clicking issue is bumming me out. Yeah, I can't click on this. Weird. I guess we could make him strength based. We do need another lieutenant. Let's make that you. This guy goes to the top. That's one of our tanks. And before we go away, let's make sure we get his blacksmithing to master level. Go here, novice. Go to offhand weapons. Make 5 of these. Apprentice. Make some more of them. Go for 10. Journeyman blacksmith. Great. Go again. Do rhyme steals. Okay. More rhyme steal. We're almost master level here. Great. So now he is done. Now we can just move on. So final card. 156 strength. And almost 800 armor. And we need oil on this, which is already made. We want initiative and sharpening. Great, he's done. Now we just need Acadian steel to finish upgrading the weapon to at least 2-star. Currently, we're heading to the Beast Hunt to do that DLC, and that is the final region of the run. We just made a character I've never tried before, which is a brawler. It's a mace class that you unlock in Drawn Back. And let's see if I can figure out how to use it. What's this guy got?
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sir?
Take the cabbage and the milk. Everything else is fine. Grab this. Inspect. Can't take that.
It was right on top of me. I saw its terrible grin. Oh, ancients, have pity on me.
Turn back, outsiders. You haven't got what it takes to face the beast. Others have come here before you, tempted by rewards and honors. It was a massacre. The trackers can't afford to be slowed down by careless adventurers. Go back where you came from.
Persuade.
All right, but it's your funeral. Find Master Versin at the temporary camp. He's the one in charge of organizing the hunt. Try not to get in his way.
All right. Who are you?
The hunt is over for him. The terror has broken his spirit. Tools willing, he may yet recover one day.
All right. Let's go. Oops. Into the hunt. So, if you've never played this DLC, this is higher tier gear than what I'm wearing currently. It is the highest tier gear in the game after you beat the final boss. Let's grab this. Temporary village of Redane. Check out the village. Let's look at the tavern, I guess. Got a couple of people here we can recruit. Talk to you.
I've got an army of trackers to feed, so I'd better warn you, this is no time to be picky. We're not in Gossenburg here.
Okay. Sing. Let's grab some beers. This will give us some gold. Is this where you get the high tier layer? Yes. This is where you get all the high tier stuff. Talk to the informant.
The bridge guard let you pass. You must really be good at your jobs, mercenaries. I just so happen to have some information for people like you.
We'll buy all the information.
Excellent choice. Excellent choice. Excellent choice. You know as much as I do.
Okay, we'll talk to the emissary.
Might she be looking for work?
This will give us things to look for here, including the big bad guy. Help requested, unknown soldiers. Help requested elite trackers. Man, really, that sucks. That means I have to buy the DLC. The high gear stuff isn't that great. It all kind of works with one another to inflict debuffs on the enemy and stuff. So it's really not overly important. You have a forge here, and you have an alchemist bench here as well.
Don't worry, I'm a veteran of the hunt. This is...
What do you?
Be sure to stock up well. You never know what might happen in Brigga.
Who are you?
How did Alizar manage to get the beast out of Brigga?
You can buy stuff for fangs
Have
here.
the power to control it?
We're gonna grab the remedy of the ancients here. We're gonna need that later. And you.
Oh my, what an honor! I'm being forced to go along with the trackers. Just
He's
wait
literally
till
a
I find
blacksmith.
out who
Look at his head.
volunteered me. I'll make them wish they were never born.
Okay. Tracker's tent. We've got some wood cutting we can do. This is important for the tier 5 gear that we're working with. The Var meal. Tracker?
Can't just let our scouts die like that. We've got to send in some men.
Send in some men. I won't sacrifice lives to save others.
Our best huntsmen are with them. How do you expect to find the beast's lair without their help?
How will we deal with the lair if we have no one to send there? Focus, Savella. Your men know the risks.
By the Jews! You can't let them be eaten like that! I don't give a damn what Versin thinks. I won't sit around and let my brothers be slaughtered. Come with me, mercenaries. We can still save them. My clan will give you whatever you want in exchange.
We get the hunt in Intercisa.
There's no time to lose.
The helmet.
Follow me.
Well, we got to follow her. Let's go. There she goes. Here's the beast.
Damn it! They're surrounded! We've got to get them out of there!
Okay.
My clan will create a diversion. Take care of the scouts and run for it! Don't stop!
All right. Level 16 ghost pack. Let's do it. All right, so we're going to tell our allies to flee. You can attack. The people with exclamation points will have them flee. Get our team in there. Get our new guy in there. See how that feels. We'll get Stein in there, or Stan in there. We'll get Roman up here. Bolts in the back. Elise and Ludic. Great. You in the back, you in the back. And you in the front. Alright, here we go. We're going to try our new guy first. His ability says, if I have more strength, it deals crits. Ambush applies vulnerability and makes them engage. Okay, so let's try that. Attack of opportunity. Seems good. Run forward. Crit. I love that sound. So good. Run over here. Crit. Oh, so tasty. Mwah. Question. Are there any more ways to get the Alizarian heater shield? You have to fight the Alizarians. If you're lucky, you can get it from like bandit layers or towers as part of the loot, or you can find it on tradesmen that have weapons and armor for sale, if you're lucky. But the best and easiest way to get it is to fight Alizarians. And pass. He's under the influence. He's transformed into a demon bear. Now he's slapping the shit out of our friend. No. We're gonna have these guys flee. So let's have you go. We're gonna reload. Swap weapons. Move forward. Where do you find those faction units? Which ones? The Alizarians? You can find them in Drawback. You can also find them in assassination missions. Reposition. Come back. Bear's got 2,800 HP. Let's go in with Taurus. Getting move speed. Let's increase damage. Run in here. Actually, I'm going to run over here because this guy's going next and I want him to get out. We'll attack the bear from behind. We'll taunt it. Pass. That way this guy can run. The enemies are coming out of the fog behind us. This guy can run. Or he's just going to stand there. Whatever, bro. Brag, let's get you in to take down this big beastie. Where are you? There you are. Let's go after this bear. Hello. And that's how you beat a bear to death, with your bare hands. Right. Enough puns. Let's go. 1,000 damage from behind. Attack of opportunity. He dead. Great. Ferocious wolf is looking less ferocious as it's running away. We're going to move forward with you. Move here. We're going to shoot these 4. Quadra kill. Move over here. Shoot these animals. they did. Pass. I'm in with you. I hurt on him. Got the kill. Going through. Keep on back. Pass. Poppy the horse runs away. I guess we'll get Tyrion in here to go kill these animals. Okay. Nice kill. Or nice hit, rather. Ophelia, we'll come over here with you. Kill. Run on back. This fight's gonna be long because we have to eventually run away. We're waiting for these trackers to gain some sense. Move on back. A bolt. Come over here with you. Swap weapons, reload, swap weapons. Shoot at this dog. He's dead. Pass. Another one. Like a shooting gallery. Vitorate. Come over here. This is our bandit mercenary that we made a prisoner and then converted. We have enemy reinforcements coming, and there's 5 enemies in the fog that we haven't seen. Even if we kill all these enemies, we cannot escape the battle. We have to actually run from the battle. Come down here, kill this enemy. Gonna disengage, getting attack of opportunity from Riposte. Then we will pass. Lorengik, keep moving. We'll bring Lideric over here to stand in front of Ciri. And he will be able to riposte enemies as they come through. Inquisitor. Come on back. We're gonna have to wait until the end of this round for these reinforcements to show up. That's a bear. Okay. Let's go show the bear what happens when bears show up. Stab. Throw a dagger. Throw an axe. Throw a dagger. Throw an axe. And kill. Good talk. Watch there be another bear. That's a bullet. Attack of opportunity. Got the kill. Sir Terror, give us dollar points. Keep moving. A lot of mud. I'll leave you for later, I guess. You move on down. Captain, move on down. Enemy unit comes in, gets killed. 2 attacks of opportunity. Amy, you get out of here. Fortunately, all our animals are going to get 2 marks of the beast or whatever it is under the influence of man. Ladder's almost dead. Damage is insane. No enemies left. Right. Reinforcements arrive. Okay, are these guys still whammied? Why are you not running? Create a diversion. Got it. That's what I did wrong. Move over here. Get all these units to run. We can't do anything. Let's go. Reposition. Run. So the thing I should have done in the first round was create diversions for these 2 guys to run, and I didn't do that. My bad. Tyrion, make a diversion. Get him out of here. Now we just have to escape. Now all our people are fleeing. And down here, we have to get to this green zone. Reposition. Go. All this mud slowing us down. Alright. This is our new boy. Let's get him far down as we can. We'll need 1 more round to escape. So you flee. And you flee. Great. All our animals are escaping. Flee. Yeehaw. Poof out of existence. Even if we flee with everybody, these pursuers and stuff have to flee as well. So I'll have to watch the AI try to run, which is hilarious to me. Let's sprint and Run. And reposition. Pass. Our rat fleas. Our terror fleas. This is the exciting gameplay that you showed up for, right? All right. Let's get out of here. Get everybody out of here. Run over here. Run into the end zone. Touchdown. All right. Flee, you cowards. Flee. I am doing my best to get out of here as fast as humanly possible. Run. Dodge. You. Reposition. And you. Alright, we pretty much got everybody out. With the exception of a couple people. Five enemies show up. Yeah, this is fine. We're gonna leave. That thing's huge. That's what she said. Yeah. It is huge. That is the beast. That's what we're hunting. Unfortunately, it found us first. Yeah, I can't save him. I tried. Now we get the pleasure of watching the AI fight the AI. We cannot speed this up any more than we have. Run, you fools! Good luck, guys. It's only a swarm of monsters. They're about to get hit with terror, so they're going to run anyway. Dude leaves his friend behind. summons a bear in his stead. Now we gotta watch that bear fight these enemies. Ridiculous. Disengage, go. No? There's no way to speed this fight up. This is kind of a weird design choice by the dev team. We're all standing at the edge of the fog, looking in. Are they gonna make it? Don't think so. He's running in fear. Is there any way to add slots on armor? Yeah. You just use alteration with a master blacksmith to reforge the armor. Alright, the bear runs away in terror. Finally, it is over. Loot. Under the influence, under the influence, under the influence, under the influence. Okay. Prepare our people.
We survived! Oh, thank you! Without you and Cervella... Wait, where's Cervella?
We gotta find her. So if we run back to town real quick, to answer your question, and to show everybody else who may have the same question. You go to your forge, you pick your master smith. At the bottom is alterations. And if you want to add additional armor slots, like this armor has no slots, if I alter it, I get a chance to reforge it. And if I do a good job, it'll increase the stars and it'll increase the number of layers. And if there's 2, you can reforge it again to go to 3. I come in here, go to alterations, go to this Varmel plate that I screwed up earlier, alter. If I do a good job, if it's not lightning speed, I can get a 3rd layer slot. That was stupid fast. Try again. And if you get everything right, it'll give a 3rd armor slot. And if you get everything right, it has a chance to increase the number of stars to 3 stars. So if it has no stars, you can get a forge, get 1 or 2. And then if you forge again at 2, you can get a 3rd star. Same thing for layers. That's how that works. And you can also alter legendary weapons. You can alter other things like that, but it requires a much more intense resource requirement. Like reforging legendaries requires Akkadian steel. And if you have the Fief, and you go to the Fief, and you go to the military barracks, this lady over here, this armorer on the right,
show me a model for the breastplate or shield.
She can duplicate
choice, and I'll
your weapons, your armor, and your
You
shields.
won't be able to tell the difference between the copy.
So if you have like a
and the
3-star
original.
item, like a helmet, like this 3-star level 15 helmet, if I want, I can just give this to her, pay some gold, and I'll just get a copy of it. And same thing for armor and shields, like this 2-star shield or this, 2-star weapon. You just give it to her and she dupes it. And you have 2 of them. So early on, if you get like a 3-star level 15 item with really good stats and 3 layers and 3 stars, you can just give it to her and copy that for every tank that you have. And if you have a really nice weapon, you can copy that weapon for each unit that you have. You just can't copy legendaries. You can copy rare items, and you can copy rare helmets, rare armors, and rare shields. You just can't copy legendary items. So I hope that helps. Also, with this character, at the same place, you can train a unit to level 16, or whatever the average level of your group is. Since I all have only level 16 units, I can use this to take any unit that I want and immediately convert it to a level 16 unit, and then I can fill out the stats. And I can also duplicate units with this ability, Imitate, which will just copy the unit as it is, all the skills, whatever, all the stats, and just make a copy of that unit. Thanks, babe. So that's a way to duplicate units, duplicate armor, duplicate items, level an item, or level a new unit to whatever the average unit level of your group is. So if you have like 13 to 15, your average will be 14. And if you just remove everybody from your troop except for your highest level, you can use this guy to raise everybody to that level. And then this guy over here, the hired goon, this is basically your brotherhood.
The Brotherhood
training ground guy.
To lend up and
so you can upgrade your legendaries. You can respecialize your people.
You are finest.
And then not only that, you can go to the Church of the Light when you build the church, and you can start removing negative effects from people. You can just straight up remove a negative effect if you can't get drinking brothers to proc.
In my power to guide them.
So you can just straight up absolve somebody for 100 crowns and 500 money. You can just remove all the bad stuff off of them. And in the... where is it? In the university, you can purchase...
the plants I grow.
Purchase plants off this guy, like your vegetables and stuff. And then you can use this guy over here to research
I am confident
sepulchers. If you don't want to do it yourself, you can just talk to this guy and he'll unlock them and show them on your map. You can also use him to decipher codexes if you don't want to do that yourself. You can also talk to this lady.
How can the scholars be of
and you can learn a positive trait from an ally, from a companion.
To join in our studies.
So if there's something you want to learn, you can learn it from her. Like if you have something that's like one-handed weapons give more things or whatever positive traits, you can just learn them with that unit there. The Fief is pretty cool, but you have to be there in order to use all this stuff. And there is a travel post there, so once you build the travel post, you can just travel directly to the Fief instead of having to run back. That's the kind of benefits you get from Fief. It just takes a while to get there. I think I was level 10 by the time I got my Fief on autopilot. The negative review is because people were wanting more like a castle simulator and less like a tavern-esque side grade thing that kind of happens in the background. When Fief was first released, it was like having a town in your pocket. Because no matter where you were, like I could go to camp right here. When Fief first released, I could go to my Fief, I could blacksmith craft, I could alchemy craft, I could use everything in this town remotely. And people were like, it's too strong, you can't do that. Because you could literally craft things and it would show up in your inventory after you crash them. So, stuff like that.
Curses. May the tools curse me. She gave her life for us. I'll never be able to look her parents in the eye again.
Yeah, the negative reviews because people were expecting like it to be just like a castle simulator or
And report to Master Tracker Rosen.
where like you're just a leader in a castle and you don't do anything else. I guess I don't know. I don't know what they wanted, but apparently Fief isn't what they wanted, and I think it's fine. I think it's hard to get Fief to run on its own, and that was because I misunderstood early how to maximize the potential for Fief. And I think I need to start a new run and do it offline and kind of go step by step so that I can show you how to capitalize on the early game so that you can springboard yourself into the late game. Because there's a point when you go to the Fief, you fight the bandits that are there, you gain control of the Fief, and you start doing the missions. Eventually you get to the point where you create the Mercenaries Inn. At that point, you shouldn't spend any of your resources. You should just hold on, because when you get access to the little job board in the inn, let me just show you real quick. When you get here and you follow the quest until you access the Mercenaries Inn, there'll be a send on mission board here. And there's going to be a couple missions in here that have a single unit type that you need to send. Missions, the way they work are you can send one off class for a reduced reward. So at the very beginning, there are jobs that require only one unit. So I recommend that you don't spend any money until you're able to recruit one of these units that match that unit type for that job. And then once you recruit him, send him on the mission. And then there'll be a second job that also requires one unit. You'll recruit that unit. And if you don't want to spend the Fief coins to recruit those units, now when you come into towns and you talk to people in the taverns, you can just recruit whatever class you need. Like if I want to recruit this guy,
Join you.
I can just recruit him. And then I go to my camp, go to my Fief. And this is a new change they did recently. You can go to the Mercenaries Inn, you can manage your garrison, and you can now send that unit over. And it will take one rest for him to get there. And if you want to take a person out, you can just remove them, and they're immediately in your party. So putting them in takes one rest, taking them out is instantaneous. And then I can send them back in. So if you need to recruit someone and then send them to the Fief to do missions, you can do that. Because it's much easier to get gold and influence than it is to get Fief coins early on. Once you get to the point where you can run 3 missions simultaneously, your Fief's on autopilot. It's going to generate money for you, no problem. And you can just do everything from a distance without having to worry about it anymore. And I'll have to create a video and show step by step how to do that. We will talk to these people.
Evros told me what happened. She and her men fought hard for their lives. I don't blame you for anything. Savella was as stubborn as a crock swine. She would have sacrificed her life, with or without your help. At least your support allowed her to achieve her goal. So her promise has to be honored. You survived. And your spirit doesn't seem to have been broken by terror. I'd be happy to have warriors like you in my ranks. This hunt is turning out to be tougher than the previous ones. Stopping the beast from spreading destruction is the most sacred mission that the ancients have entrusted to the people of Harag. Each time that behemoth emerges from the bowels of Brigga, the clans come together to defeat it, time and again. Facing this monster head-on is certain to fail, though. Our only chance is to take it by surprise, when it's vulnerable and separated from its ghostly lackeys. Harag's various clans have already divided up the task. Help them, and you'll be rewarded.
Alright. They gave us the Hunt Intercissa, which is a medium helmet with a lot of armor. Gives the Predator's Pomp passive. Every time an allied animal lands a critical hit, this unit gains Fury. Interesting. Interesting. The tavern took me a while to learn yourself. This is going to take a while, huh? I mean, the beginning missions kind of walk you through it. But yeah, it takes a little while to like have the gears click into place. So you're like, ah, okay, got it. Let's go. Let's go to these little markers and see what happens. This way. Into the darkness across the bridge. There's some bad guys. Giants camp. I don't see any giants here. They lied to me.
I'm fine.
Nemesis. You don't sound fine. You sound like you're dying. Tracker is struggling to breathe. Something is wrong. The tracker isn't moving. Not gonna make it, guys.
Did you see those blokes curled up on the stretchers? That's all I've got left to fight the heralds of the beast. Damn it! We can't kill the beast as long as its damn lackeys are alive. It'll summon them as soon as we start to get the upper hand. The hunt will fail because of us. The whole clan will be dishonored. You've got to help me, mercenaries. Rid us of those heralds. The fate of the 5 kingdoms depends on it.
We get a hunt
Take the
helmet.
scouts' reports.
Oh, damn.
They'll tell you where the heralds were last seen. Then, just wait for nightfall and follow the trail.
Okay.
Stay alert. These creatures aren't just ordinary monsters from the Ghost Pack. These are heralds. They're much stronger and smarter.
We'll see about that. Oh, it's nighttime. There's a ghost pack right there. It's not one we're looking for. Still the ghost pack. Hermit's Cave. We got a knowledge point, which I can't even use. Grab these. Grab these. Who are you?
So, wait. I'm not allowed to take part in the hunt, but you are? Outsiders? Treason! Treason! Curse them all! May the tools drown them! May the gods reject them! May the beast devour them alive! I must get out of here! Open this cage, mercenaries! I've got to make them pay! This affront can only be avenged with blood! Take my fangs and let me out!
Deal.
They'll be sorry they ever locked me up! I won't give them a moment's peace! They'll see I was ready for combat!
Good luck, girlfriend. Nimble fingers. There's the beast. Go the other way. Let's not go that way. That seems like a death. Big old stompy boy coming after me. No thanks. It's almost daytime. These ghosty boys are gonna go away. Alright, there's a enemy we gotta kill. Alright, this I believe is where we're headed at night. Need to find one of these beasts. You can't just stumble upon them. You have to follow some tracks. Get them to come.